So this video is a follow-up to the one I did recently where I did Surfer SEO's one-click blog post, and I showed you how using that tool, we can put in a keyword and it will write our entire article for us, 3,000, 5,000 words long, whatever the competitor data shows that how long the content needs to be. So Surfer uses its optimization scoring system combined with its AI writer to create a fully optimized article for you, completely written, ranging somewhere between like 23 to 25 bucks per article, something like that, depending on if you buy it in bulk or not, which is way cheaper than hiring a writer. And it's also cheaper than my own time sitting down and writing the article. So I'm pretty excited about it. But today, the reason I'm coming back to you in this video is to show you how to use the keyword research tool to specifically create a topic cluster that you can use to decide what articles to create. The reason this came up was the other day on Facebook, I told everybody that I ordered 53 articles from Surfer AI because of a topic cluster that I was covering. So basically a topic cluster is when you put in a broad term. In this particular case, it was actually YouTube was my topic I was covering. Then we use this keyword clustering tool to look at the topic cluster, which is going to be all of the subtopics of the main topic. So the main topic would be YouTube. So subtopics might be YouTube channel ID, how to find your YouTube channel ID, how to report a YouTube channel, how to create a YouTube channel, how to upload YouTube videos. It could be all of those. It doesn't have to be how to. Those are just my examples. And then what we do is we put all of these articles on our website, and then we link them back and forth to each other where it makes sense. And we've got statements in our article that we're able to create that link to we might say something like, in order to create this YouTube playlist, you need to find your channel ID. And then I would link to the article that I created about the channel ID. Then there's one pillar post that is basically the full guide, one huge long form piece of content that's all about YouTube that's then going to link out to those subtopics, and all of the subtopics would link back up to the main YouTube pillar post, trying to pass a bunch of that link equity from all of those subtopics up to that pillar post. That's basically the idea of what a topic cluster is. So I'm going to show my screen, and we're going to take a look at how to use Surfer SEO's keyword research tool to automatically get that topic cluster so that you know what to create. And then I know some of you guys also asked some of the differences between Surfer SEO's topic cluster and then SEMrush keyword research, because that's where I do my keyword research. And I'm going to show you what those differences are. Then we'll pick an item from a topic cluster, and I'll show you how to order that AI content from Surfer SEO. Okay, so this is going to be a great video for you so that you can see that whole process. So let me go ahead and share my screen here. Okay, whoops. We are going to, there we go. Share my screen, and I'm going to bring myself back on here with you. Okay. So what you're looking at right now is Surfer SEO. You can see here that they have save up to 21% on Surfer AI credit. So you can buy one of their packages, and that will allow you to get discounts on those AI articles. I do have a link below, my affiliate link below in the YouTube description. And I disclose it's an affiliate link because I benefit if you wind up using my link and signing up for Surfer SEO. No extra cost to you. I do pay for Surfer SEO myself. I don't get any special discounts, but this is the tool I'm choosing to use right now. And I love to share the tools that I use. Then I go out and create affiliate relationships with them, and I share the affiliate link. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go up here to content. We're going to go to the left-hand side, and we're going to go to actually, let's start with keyword research. This is where we're going to get that topic cluster. Let me go ahead and show you this YouTube one. So what you would do is you would come up here and you would type in any keyword. Let's say, for example, you have a channel like I do, which is a digital marketing channel, and you want to write about AI, artificial intelligence. Maybe you want to build a cluster that's all about the best AI tools. So you could do something like AI tools, and then we'll go to create keyword research. And then you'll see right here that Surfer SEO is now working to go out there. It's scanning the web and it's looking at all of the different topics and subtopics related to AI tools. So our parent topic, our main topic, the broad topic is just AI tools. Then we're going to go look at what are all the things that fit inside AI tools. While that's running, we got to give it a minute. Let me show you this one I was talking about with YouTube. Give you a better idea. Right here, let me just move my little, let's see if I can move that bubble, my face out of there. So what you're looking at now is you're looking at a topic cluster map. And it says here there are 61 clusters for the main topic. So a cluster is going to be a set of keywords that are clustered together, and they can all go on the same page. What this does for us is it shows us basically what the main pages are, or blog posts, if you will, main articles that we should be writing. These are the main subtopics of our big topic. So our broad topic is YouTube channel or YouTube, okay? So the subtopics are YouTube streams, YouTube channels, musician YouTube channel, if that fits for your website. If not, you don't have to cover it. YouTube members, YouTube settings, how to make a channel on YouTube, YouTube login, YouTube gaming, YouTube end screen template. I'm counting on my fingers because each one of these is its own article, okay? Now, I already told you I was able to come up with 50, so I'm not going to keep counting. But if you scroll down, you can see each of these topics and how they would be individual articles. In each little cluster, each little subtopic here, you've got a set of keywords that are clustered in there. It's basically saying that rather than creating 4 different articles just because these keywords change a little bit, it's saying these can actually all go on the same article. So you're creating an article all about YouTube streams. So it's saying how to set up a live stream on YouTube would go on the same article as when can you go live on YouTube. Okay, so those could all go on the same page is what it's telling us. So this is taking that complicated decision of, wow, should this all go on one article or should I break that up into a bunch of different articles? This is telling us what it is that we need to do. So I'm going to go in to Surfer SEO and I'm going to have it write me an article on YouTube streams. I'm going to have it write me an article on YouTube channels. I'm just going to give it the keyword. Most of the time that works. I did notice today when I was going through the 50 that there's a couple on there that I thought it was going to be written on a different topic. I think it was YouTube subscriptions. So YouTube subscriptions, I thought it was going to be about getting YouTube subscribers. I don't know why that's what was in my head when I saw the keyword YouTube subscriptions. And instead, it wrote all about YouTube subscriptions as related to the YouTube TV service channel. So I'm going to let Surfer make that decision because it's going out there and scouring the web and pulling in all the top competitors. And then it's writing it based on that. So I'm going to let it take the lead. Now, after I post all 50 of those articles, and if I notice something isn't quite hitting the mark, then I may go in and write another one that has a little bit of a different topic. But I'm letting the algorithm do what it needs to do because it has more data than I do in my head. Or if I were to go out and search all 10 of those. So let me show you what they look like when they're written. So over here, we're going to go over here to the content editor. I'll show you how to order this in a minute, okay? We're going to stay with our YouTube for a second, our YouTube topic cluster. So I have 53 articles all related to YouTube. So if I go down here to my history and I'll type in YouTube so that we get only the YouTube ones. So here you go. All of these are the ones that I ordered from Surfer AI, the bot, to write all of these articles. Okay, so let's take an example here of, let's go towards the top. Let's look at this one, YouTube making money. So in our topic cluster that we created earlier, one of those gave us the topic YouTube making money. So let's see what Surfer is giving us for YouTube making money. I'm going to click complete the article. All right, it's already written it for me. So it wrote it for me and it's already optimized at a 71 out of 100. So out of 100% score, it's already optimized, search engine optimized, meaning the right number of words, the right heading count, the right number of paragraphs, the right number of images, the right number of NLP keywords. Now we can optimize it further if we want to. I'll give you an example of how we can optimize it further. Over here, there is an option that says insert terms. And if you look down here, if you've never used Surfer SEO, these are the list of keywords, natural language processing keywords that the algorithm picked up that the other top ranking blogs talked about. They all had, a bunch of them had these types of keywords in there. And you can see some of them more than others. So it's saying, you know, you should mention the word earn money 3 to 4 times, but we didn't use it at all. You should say make money from YouTube 5 to 19 times. We didn't use it at all. So while you could just go with it as is, because it's already a 71 out of 100, you could optimize it further if you want to. There's a cool little feature in here called insert terms. This is a new feature. If you click insert terms, what happens is Surfer is now going to place a bunch of these suggested NLP keywords throughout the article that it already wrote. But it's going to give us the chance to accept them or say, no, we don't want to include them. And what I'm looking for is, does it sound natural? Let's take a look. So here, we will explore the key strategies and insights to help you successfully make money on your YouTube channels. Over here, you can see the suggested keyword is YouTube channels. So does that make sense? Yes. You may only have one YouTube channel, but you might have more than one. So I'm going to click accept right here. Now let's go to the next one. To enable monetization on average YouTube channel. That doesn't sound right. So I'm going to dismiss that one. Next one. The revenue generated from YouTube premium subscribers watching it is shared with creators. Makes sense? Accept. High quality video content. Accept. YouTube videos. Accept. I can scan these really quick. Successfully to make money from YouTube. That's perfectly natural. And start to earn money while enjoying. That sounds natural. Create videos. I'm going to show you the score, how it changed in just a second. To start making money on successful YouTube channel. That does not sound natural. I'm not going to do it. Increased how many subscribers. This figure can be significantly increased. Nope, that doesn't sound natural. Through YouTube ads, yes. To make $100 on a YouTube video, yes. And last one, from uploading videos to YouTube, yes. Now let's go look at our score. I'm going to click save. Our score went up to 86 out of 100 by just going in and adding those extra NLP keywords. Basically, Google's algorithm is a mathematical algorithm, and it looks at this correlating data between the top ranking blogs and is looking to see some of these similarities. Basically, how well did we cover the topic? How in depth? And if we don't have some of those NLP keywords, Google could be saying they didn't cover it as in depth. Now, having a score 86 out of 100 doesn't mean you're going to rank on Google. It improves your chances. You still have to have authority. You still have to have backlinks coming to your website. If you're new to SEO, there's some different factors there. That said, what we just did, creating a topic cluster of 50 articles, a pillar post all about YouTube, and then 50 subtopic articles that all interlink to each other and connect back up to that pillar post is going to help establish that topical authority where Google says, wow, they've got 50 articles all about YouTube, this cluster. This might be a website that could have topical authority for YouTube. Also, if it's super, super competitive, you may still never get anywhere. The lower the competition, the easier it is, okay? Now, let's go back for a second and go back to I'm going to bring SEMrush here in a second. But let's go ahead and look at this article so that you can get an idea. So it gave us our title. Now it gives a short summary, and then it gives image placeholder. So see over here where it says total image count. The suggested image count is 5 to 6, and they gave us 12 placeholders. If you want to, you can get rid of some of those. You can keep them if they make sense. Now, your option here is add from Pixabay or select from your files. I'm hoping they give us a built-in AI art generator at some point built into this tool as well. It's not here yet, but here, add from Pixabay. So if you click there and you put something in like YouTube, you're going to get a whole bunch of images that you can use for free in here, and it will insert those in your blog posts for you. Ideally, we would want to go over to YouTube. We want to do some screenshots, some things that are really more valuable than just stock art or clip art or whatever. However, this is something you could do. If you have an AI art generator, if you're using Canva's generator or Jasper or Midjourney, or even Bing now has an AI image generator, this is cool here because it gives us a little description. A person using a laptop to access YouTube Partner Program. So you could go put that in as your prompt if you're using AI art. Or if you're using Canva or another stock art, you could type something like this in and see if you could find some other images besides what Pixabay is providing. But if you're just moving quickly, it says laptop, you can put in the quick keyword and you can find something and put it in your placeholder. I'm one of those that if I'm building a big topic cluster and I'm trying to move quickly, I'm okay first draft going with the free Pixabay images. And then as soon as I start looking at that cluster and I start seeing content popping up that I'm ranking for, I may now go in and start to optimize that more. Let me go in and do better. Maybe I can add video. Maybe I can put in an infographic. Maybe I can put in better screenshots. It's up to you. If you've got the time and the ability, or you've got a team, you've got leverage, you can put in better photos. Somebody's making your photos, go for it. So here's another one that says affiliate laptop, affiliate marketing in the little description. So I'm going to type in affiliate marketing and I might find something in there that fits. Okay. Now, the Surfer AI tool does not yet do your internal or external links. I highly suggest for optimization that you are going through this yourself when you put this on your blog post and you are linking to the other relevant pages on your own website and that you're linking out externally. I'm going to put a link below to the tool that I use for this. It's called Link Whisper. Link Whisper. There's a link below. It's a plugin for WordPress, and what it does is after I create a blog like this, at the bottom of the blog, it makes suggestions to me where I might want to link out to. And it's even got an option where I can click on only this category. That helps me with the topic cluster, and then it will only suggest links in that category. So that I'm keeping all that link equity within that topic cluster. So if my category is YouTube, for example, WordPress, I'm doing blog posts, I'm putting them in the category YouTube, then I would say only include links to this category YouTube, and then all that whole topic cluster will only make suggestions to link back and forth to each other. That's just a suggestion for you, something you might want to do. For linking out, I like to use ChatGPT now. So if I open ChatGPT, I might take a section. Maybe I'll put something like, I'm going to go to 4 and I'm going to do browse with Bing. And I'm going to say, find stats related to having a YouTube channel. So this is the ChatGPT Plus, where I pay $20 a month. And I have, if you go to settings, you can activate the plugins and you can activate web browsing. And what that does is it actually gives ChatGPT permission to go out to the web, scour the web real time, and bring in data that it can now process and interpret and give us back to us in different words. I'm going to show you. Ignore where it says click failed and messing up reading. It always still gives me the results. I'm really not sure why it's doing that. It might be trying one link and then that link is turning out to be invalid, so it goes to another one. This is not a super fast process. It takes a minute for it to go out and do that and bring the link, but you're going to be so impressed when it gets us the results. I'm going to let that work for just a second and then we'll come right back to it. So we've got this article, and then what I usually do is once it's finished, I take the whole thing as is, and I'm going to go over to my blog right here. And okay, I'm not going to try to log in while I'm on the video and I cannot find a pause button right now. But what I would do is I would go up to new post, and then I literally just click right in the title field, Control V, paste it in, and your whole article will go right in there. Pictures and all. Nothing else. It's perfectly formatted. Okay. I forgot to log in right before we got on here. So that's a super easy format. Now you can see here's a finished one. So this is one I did today. How to create a YouTube live stream in 2023. Surfer wrote this article, and you can see it in here. And in this particular case, I didn't even put images in. These are ads that are running in between here. I did it super quick, didn't even do the images, didn't do the links yet. I just put that one up. I got a couple little links showing up there, but I go with like bare minimum, and then I upgrade as things start registering. I want to get that whole cluster up there is what I'm trying to do. Okay, so now let's look at ChatGPT returned us. Here are some statistics related to having a YouTube channel in 2023. YouTube has over 2.51 billion monthly active users and 122 million daily active users. Now look, this little number right here, that's the source. So what I do is I go over to my blog, and you could do this first in Surfer, or you can do it after you copy it over. And I might put it right here. Whoops, I copied it wrong. Hold on. Let me just copy this. Try that again. There you go. So YouTube has over 2.5 million. Now I could just leave that number 1 where it is. Okay, so it's got the source in there. Or I can open that number 1, and I'm going to copy this URL, and then I can get rid of, I can't wait till we have a tool that does this for us. I'm going to get rid of that number 1 right there. And you could put something in like the name of the domain you're sourcing, or you could just link over any, we're going to create a hyperlink there. We're going to put a link, and we're going to put that in there. Now you have an external link, which is valuable to the user. It's what Google wants to see. And I'm going to go through this blog post is 2,000 words long. So I might go find like 3 external links, at least 1. But probably a few that are going to be valuable. So I could just take each one of these, pick the few that I want, and go for it and put those in there. You could also say, instead of find stats, you could say find blog posts related to and extract quotes, and it'll put quotes together with those sources. This is a great use of ChatGPT. Now, I want to go back really quick, and originally we put in, as a test, we put in this AI tools, right? Let's see how it came out with that cluster for us real quick. So we did AI, oops, I'm sorry, I need to go to keyword research. There we go. So right here, AI tools, let's see what the cluster is. So it gave us 22 subtopics essentially. So the topic cluster and then 22, let's just say subtopics. So one is AI video. So I need to do an article on AI video tools or AI video generators. But if I just tell Surfer SEO AI video, it will decide what it should be about. Second one would be AI content creation. Now, in this particular case, I'm not just going to order content creation or it's going to give me something crazy. But I see here that AI content creation belongs on that page. So I'd probably go with AI content creation. I'm going to show you how to order the article in just a second. Okay. Then we've got AI tools for education, AI text to art, AI artificial intelligence, AI news. Okay. Machine learning, AI tool for keyword research. Okay. Now here's where I bring in SEMrush. Now, this is a pretty new topic, so we don't have super comprehensive keyword research numbers related to some of these yet, but let's say AI tool for keyword research. So according to Surfer SEO, this is an 8 out of 10 difficulty, this little cluster, okay, that article. So focusing on keywords related to AI tools for keyword research is going to be about an 8 out of 10 with about 10,000 monthly searches a month. Like, I don't like their competitive scoring system so much. I like to get more detailed in when I look at keywords. So instead, I'm going to go look at where does it say anything about AI in there? It doesn't even say anything about AI in there. So I'm not going to do that one. Let me go with one specifically. AI video. AI video generator. 720 monthly searches, 7 keyword difficulty. Let's see what SEMrush says. AI video generator. So you can see here, this one says 8,000 monthly searches for that keyword alone. I mean, keyword data is skewed. It depends on the tool. I'm just trying to get a ballpark. Like, is anybody searching this term? And what I'm seeing here is, wow, are they searching that term? But it's very, very competitive. So it's going to be tough to get in that space. But if I'm writing a topic cluster all about AI tools, I have to write about AI video generators because Google's going to say, if you're really if you're really an authority on this topic, you will have covered them all, regardless of the competitiveness. We expect to see all of those subtopics if you're going to be an authority. So I would go in and order an article. Now, what did this say? AI video. AI videos, AI video generator, AI video generators, text to video generator. Okay, so I'm going to assume that Surfer SEO is going to get the idea of what to create related to AI video. So I'm going to go over to order that article. So what I would do is I would go up here to the content editor. And right here, I'm going to put in AI video. And then I'm going to go ahead and go with write with AI. So you can write yourself or you can write with AI. But here's what's really cool. You could do write yourself, and that will take one of your optimization credits. So Surfer SEO gives you a certain number of these optimization credits, not related to the writer, but the optimization. Pretending you wrote it yourself. Now you're going to run the scoring system to help you optimize the blog. It takes a credit. But if you run this right now, it'll take that credit and it will give you the whole scoring system page. But there's a little button in there that says write with AI. And if you click that, it will then give you back your optimization credit. And now it only takes that write with AI credit instead. It's not going to double ding you for both credits, which I think is wonderful. So if you want to, you can try to write it yourself, optimize it yourself, but then you can add that write with AI if you want to. Or you can just click here, write with AI, and then right here, create for 1 AI credit. So that 1 AI credit includes that optimization credit from what I understand. Now, once that runs, the first thing we're going to see is a little panel that's going to allow us to customize the settings a little bit. So let's just give that a second. Then we're going to click on it, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing and give you the options of what you can do. Now, on the right-hand side here, you can see content editor credits. So it'll tell you how many AI credits you have left. And if you want to, you can click here to buy AI credits, and you can take a look. So if you just want to buy one article, $29. If you want to buy 10 articles, it's going to lower it to about $26 per article. Then you've got a 25 article option, you've got a 50 article option, and you've got a 100 article option. Each one of those making your individual blogs cheaper if you buy in bulk. So I'm buying in bulk. I think I started with a 25 credit and then ended up going into 50 because I found a topic cluster. I wanted to create the whole thing. So whatever you can do, if you're going to do one at a time, you can do one at a time. Look, you could buy 5 articles, 6 articles, 7 articles, 8 articles. So if you've got 10 in your cluster, go to this one instead, because then it's going to get cheaper and it's going to be free. So they're giving you lots of options there. So now let's go ahead and look at our AI article options real quick before I let you go. So here we go. It says AI video, complete your article. So when you click it, what it's going to do is on the right-hand side here, you can start seeing that scoring system right now is blank, but underneath here, it's already making suggestions on how long the article should be, how many paragraphs, how many headings. Okay. Now, click here. I would like to review the outline in the next step. That will allow you to see the headings and the subheadings, exactly the topics that it's going to cover. And if you don't like what they are, you can customize it from there, or you can add to those headings before the article gets written, which is a very nice feature. There's a tone of voice option here. So you can play with bold, casual, conversational, dramatic, excited, formal, humorous, motivating, optimistic, sarcastic, serious, witty. Now, right now, because mine are very just kind of technical, I'm leaving it auto SERP based. I'm not playing around with tone of voice right now. This button here, boost anti-AI detection, I haven't tested it, but the reason why I haven't run it is because, one, I'm paying for these articles. It says here, activating it may result in a lower content score and a less natural language. That makes me nervous. So if it's trying to get past the AI detection, and it talks funny, not really natural, that's not a great effect either. So I have not tested this yet. I'll have to run this with an article and test it. So if you're worried about things being picked up by AI detectors, you might want to run that. I'm just going with the flow. I'm not worrying about it. I personally feel like, based on Google's last release, that they say, we don't care how your content's being created. We care that it's quality. We care that you're an expert. We care that you have authority. You know, it's the same EEAT, expertise, experience, authority, trust, that type of stuff. I think authority is going to come more into play than ever. I think we're going to have to build brands, but I don't think that Google's going to care about the fact that it was AI created so much anymore, especially since they've rolled out their own AI tools. So you can get your outline, and then here you can choose who you want, which competitors you want to be grouped into this algorithm optimization feature. It says here, though, we recommend that you don't change these unless you know what you're doing. So they've already chosen which competitors to include based on their mathematic algorithm past result. And so you're probably best just to leave it alone. So then what you do is you go to create outline, and now it's going to run. And it says, sit tight. We're using AI to generate your article outline. Now the whole process of getting your outline and getting your article written takes a while. So what I like to do is I like to go in, pick my articles that I'm going to write, go ahead and order each one of them, let it choose the outline, and then I walk away and go do another project. Then I come back later that afternoon or the next day, and I go through and check all the outlines. If everything's fine on the outlines, then I go through and say, let the AI writer write for me. And then I come back in the next day and all the articles are written. And then I can just go. I've got 10 or however many I need, and I can start processing them. So what I do is I go in, I pick the article, I do my images, I do my external links, I do the internal links, all on the blog, and then I publish and go. So while it says one-click blog post, you still have to go in and put those images in there and put your links in there. So it's one click to write it, but you still have some other things to do probably if you want to go in and just get it just right for however your website is processing. So as you can see, this takes a little while to run, so I'm not going to leave it up here, but that's all you need to do. Below there is a link to the Surfer SEO software and to Link Whisper. I also have courses now on ChatGPT for bloggers. And ChatGPT for real estate. I'll put links below. So here, right on time, it's giving us our outline. So unlock the power of AI video generators, editing, and content batching tools reviewed. So here's our topics: how AI video generators work, popular AI video generator platforms. You know what's cool about this? Remember I said, I think this should be about AI video generators, but we're just going to give it AI video as the keyword. It did exactly what I thought it should do. So that I love that. It understood that that's a key feature. AI assisted video editing features, AI video batching tools, AI generated explainer videos, AI generated avatars and voiceovers. Now, if you want to add something in here at the bottom, you could even do about Lori Ballen, AI generation specialist. Now, if you don't have a digital footprint yet, if you don't have your bio all over the web that it can pull from, it's not going to know who you are. I have a large digital footprint. My YouTube videos, social media, blogs, I put my bio on everything. It will come back with data. So if I wanted to put that little in there, I can let it run, and then I'll test it before I publish it to make sure what it came back. But it does, these kind of tools do a really good job, especially when they're powered by ChatGPT. I ran a little example on, in fact, let's see what it looks. Let's see what it says. Let me show you, see what ChatGPT says real quick. So we'll go into new chat, and let me not have it browse for a second and see what it comes up with. It'll keep going. Hold on. There it goes. So it says my cutoff date was 2021, but yet it keeps going. So Lori Ballen is recognized as a marketing and SEO expert, mainly in the real estate sector. This is true. She runs the Ballen Brands marketing company. She's also known for educational content on digital marketing strategies. Okay, so the other thing you could do is go up here, let it browse with Bing, paste that in there, and I'm not going to do it now because it'll take too long, but it'll pull back an entirely different result. Absolutely incredible, because now it goes out, scours the web, finds your bio on LinkedIn, or on social, or on YouTube, or on press releases, or on podcasts, or wherever you got it. Then it pulls it back in and it creates a bio and does an absolute much better job. So if you try that, this was just an example of how you can add another heading if you want to. That was just, so if that works for you, great. Or at the very bottom, if it doesn't have an FAQ, you could say FAQ and make sure that your blog creates an FAQ. I think it does actually on everyone anyway. So that's just an example of how you can add to that outline. Then after you got your outline optimized, click Let's Write, and it will go out there and write your article. I have not timed it to see how long it takes to write the article, but it's not instant. You got to give it a little bit to create, and then you've got your article. So I hope this was helpful. I'm Lori Ballen. Make sure you subscribe, and thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you guys.